How to manifest a whole new life like Marilyn Monroe, using an alter ego or telling a new story about yourself within the mind. First, if you're new here, my name is Brendan, and we teach that what you are thinking, feelingly, and imagining throughout your day is creating your physical experience. So, there's a story that has been documented of Marilyn Monroe walking down the street with a friend of hers, and no one was noticing her. She somehow was not being noticed despite being ultra famous, one of the most beautiful women considered of the time, a sex symbol, whatever. All of these things, she's very famous. And if you know her name, you know that she is still famous through today. So even though she has passed on, this alter ego persona that we're going to talk about has lived on in her name. So she was walking down the street as a completely normal individual like anyone else. And she turns to her friend and says, "Would you like to see her?" And a friend says, "What do you mean?" And she says, "I can turn her on right now." And then in an instant, her state of consciousness, her mood, her vibration shifted, and everyone began to notice her. As they were walking down the street, people would stop and stare. People recognized her as the Marilyn Monroe. So, what changed? How did she go from walking down the street being unnoticed completely to being that sex symbol, that person that we know today, despite her passing on years and years ago? Well, she had an alter ego. She created a new story about herself, and you can do the same. So maybe right now you aren't that attractive, charismatic individual who's making a bunch of money and is in the loving relationship you desire. But that's the story that you're telling yourself. Maybe you have facts of the past, these memories or this programming about what other people around you believe, and that is limiting who you are in this moment. But if you take a pen and paper and craft your ideal self, your new story, your alter ego, saying, how would I feel? How would I think? How would I act? Who would I be if I were my ideal now in every way? And then you can even name it. You can say something like, for me, it would be Brendan 2.0. Then, whenever you're out of alignment, you can say, oh, nope, I'm shifting right back. I'm telling my new story and I'm sticking to it. So that's how you can do it, because anywhere and any time you have an idea that is a clear picture of how you would be thinking, how you would be acting, how you would behave. So you allow yourself to assume that alter ego until it becomes who you are. If you want to know more about manifesting easily and effortlessly using your alter ego, telling a new story, check out my course, Detachment Mastery. It's available here on TikTok or on my website. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care.